Lowko, be careful not to get back acne. I already have tons of back acne because of my insane steroid usage, you know? Do you not see these gains? Wait, you can get back acne from having a heated blanket? Is that a thing? It's the streamer's birthday, but the girlfriend gets the gift. That's basically what it comes down to, Cypher. Absolutely. But to be fair, I never know anything. Like, this is actually weird. I never know anything. Whenever she asks for my birthday or like an anniversary or whatever, like any holiday, I have no idea. And yet she always comes with things that I'm actually like excited about. I don't know. I have nothing. Like, if you ask me, like, what do you, I don't know. I don't have anything. I'm happy with what I have, and if there's usually, like, this is kind of the problem, I guess. Usually whenever there is something I want, I consider it for a bit and then I get it. And then afterwards I think, huh, maybe I should have, never mind. These are some very cursed looking farms, by the way. Can I... Does that make you happy, chat? All right. I'll fix the others too. I'll fix the others too. Sorry. Okay. It doesn't. You don't know about happy, but happier for sure. Okay. All I want you to be is happier. I don't know how long that fertile land is gonna be here for, man. Hey, Daesun boy. Daesun boy. Thank you for your Prime subscription. Welcome. Farms are known to never have any snow. Ever. This is one of the life hacks of IRL. This is in-game music. Yeah, there are 2 music stations in this game that I quite like. I tend to listen to the vibe, but now we're listening to the smooth beat, the smooth beats with the ads turned off, and it's kind of neat. I'm a fan. Yeah, we grow loads of grain in Lowkopia in the wintertime. Lack of entertainment. I think I may need to do some more parks, huh? Yeah, I need to do some more parks. Park Amusement Depot? Oh my god, I don't know, man. I am very interested, and maybe this is crazy, but I am strongly considering doing a full restart and starting another city again. We did it! Milestone 7 unlocked. We got $1.6 million for getting the milestone unlocked. That's not bad. You have the same issue. You've already started 7 cities. You keep restarting. Like, I really like this city at the start, but I have too much wasted space. But the problem is, if you have, I don't know, if you don't have a lot of wasted space, you kind of run into the problem too, that it just looks like a full-on grid and it's super boring. Yeah, but ultimately it's wasted space for additional expansions and all that, so. Do I have a cargo route going to an outside connection? So I have a train station that's connected. There goes one. So this one all the way goes right over here to the very outside world. The outside world is over here at the end of the ice wall, kind of like in real life. No, that is not a cargo train, that's a passenger train. Maybe I need to have a cargo train going out as well? But we've learned a lot though this run. Like every run that I do, oh my god, look at this cursed looking intersection. Every run that I do, I think I'm gonna restart, bro. I think I'm gonna restart. Maybe I'll come back to this in a bit. I think I'm gonna go out and restart. I've learned a lot, you know? But I think I want to try and see if I can apply some of that knowledge to a new city. Basically, City Skylines is a roguelite. Yes. You may not be wrong. Nobody ever comes back to their old cities? You may not be, yeah. Is this what happened to Flint? Yeah, that's an abandoned city too, right? They just did a restart a couple miles over. I get it, that makes sense. Much better idea. Okay, so which of the maps do you guys think is the best one? I gotta say, I really like Lakeland. I think Lakeland was cool. Anybody played the game? What's your favorite map? Yeah, I like Lakeland, but I want to try another one now. I did Twin Mountain, I think? You think Archipelago is good? I don't know about this one, dude. I think I'm gonna... No. Sweeping Plains? Sweeping Plains has loads of mountains. Interesting. Waterway Pass is cool, but everything's really separated. Two colossal mountain ranges create a natural border from two sides while providing ample flat space. So it does go from -5 to 36, which is kind of cool. I do like having the seasons in this game. I guess most maps have it, but not all. The Twin Mountain? Is there, by the way, already any sort of mod support in this game? Is that already a thing? Do we have any sort of mod support? In my first year of civil engineering, says Tripwire, there was a calculation for the maximum angle of a turn. The last 90-degree turn from that bridge to the road looked pretty nuts. Right. There's no mod support yet? Okay. What's going on, Beastly Elemental? I'm doing a YouTube stream while at the same time also streaming on Twitch, man. It's kind of cool. And because I'm streaming on the second channel, it doesn't really matter too much whether or not I have any, you know, viewer dips or anything like that with the algorithm and all that. Which is kind of what makes it annoying on the main channel, but... Waterway may turn out to be kind of fun. I'm also kind of interested in trying out Twin Mountain. Sweeping Plains seems to have some really cool... Very low amount of buildable area, though. The problem with this one is that it's going to be like a lot of inclines, I guess. Yeah, it does consume double the amount of internet, Lizard. That's true. You like Barrier Island? A long chain of barrier islands has a huge potential for prime real estate right from the start? Oh, that's also really fun. So we can build like a really cool, super expensive neighborhood up there, and then on the rest of the area, the plebs can live. Okay, we'll try this one out. I mean, there's no seasons in this one though. It's just 10 to 29 degrees. Okay, fine. We'll give it a try. We'll do European again, because I like the buildings. We'll disable tutorials, and we'll need a name. Well, I mean, it's from 10 degrees to 29 degrees, right? So it's not really, I think we need a theme for the different maps. What happened to the last city? Oh, it's still there. Old York? You mean New Amsterdam? Test city number 3. Maybe I can just maybe I can just be inspired by one of the original city names. Hexagonia? Make a grid hexagonal? No, no, no. Royal Lakes. Brendaland? Golden Wool? Surprisingly hard to come up with a name. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Mount Vista, named after the greatest Windows version? I mean, I think that randomized name is pretty strong. Oh, everybody loves it, no? Abyssal Reef? We can go with Abyssal Reef. Abyssal Reef. LE. Very important to add the LE. Alright, unlock all. No. Natural disasters on. Left-hand traffic. LOL. Absolutely not. Start game. Although first I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. What does the LE stand for? LE stands for Letter Edition. Yeah, Abyssal Reef is one of the most famous StarCraft 2 maps. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good for, yeah, absolutely. All right, new game. Guys, here we are. Okay, oh, these islands are huge. They are much bigger than I thought they would be. Interesting. Can I even see my entire map at this point? Whoa. Whoa.
Meow wow. Brian is back. Anyways. Sorry guys, I forgot to add that I think it is Lenny that is cooking on the heated blanket. Whoopsie.
Thank you, Shadarki. Welcome back. I can't even see how big the map is yet, man. But we do have some mountains over here. The maps are really pretty, the ones they have made. So I think at the beginning we're gonna have to do industrial on this island as well. But I think ultimately, at least the idea is that we create something that is incredibly valuable on this particular plot of land. And I think all industrial stuff is gonna have to go across. And then obviously we're gonna need little neighborhoods over here too, because what I found out last time is that you need, well, uneducated people too. Turns out uneducated is very critical. What's this? A little bridge over here that leads towards some ruins, apparently. Okay, so let's have a look. So the air goes that way. The wind goes in that direction, which is something we have to keep in mind. So I think I want to do my industrial bit right over there or so. I think that's a good idea. I'll start like I did last time by laying out a bunch of roads. We're gonna have to think about what sort of grid we want to set up. Kind of tricky, to be honest. I don't really know exactly what sort of grid is best. I mean, I guess there's no such thing as a best grid, but I do want to try and think about where I want to set all of it up. Hexagons? I don't know about hexagons. No, I don't really want to do a challenge. I want to try and make like a city that I stick with. Road to 100,000 inhabitants or something like that. Yeah, we need to definitely follow the lay of the land. I do want to do a much better job on that, but we do also have to decide what sort of grid we roughly want to run. So last time I had a grid that had... I'll just start again with like regular things. I started, I had a grid that like... I mean, it was very square, right? I could do rectangles this time around. Yeah, rectangular. So we looked it up last time. What is the block size? I mean, this map is a little New Yorkish, I guess, right? What is the size of a single block in New York City? Manhattan, I guess. Manhattan block size in meters. Yeah, I'm doing a new city. Yeah, so according to Google, which is 100% accurate, the standard block size in Manhattan is about 264 by 900 feet, aka 80 by 274 meters. In Chicago, a typical city block is 330 by 660. So these are 100 by 200. Maybe we should follow Chicago. I have no idea what Chicago looks like. But maybe we can do something rectangular. That might be kind of fun. So a 1 by 2 ratio, like 100 by 200 is very easy. So we're gonna do like 200 meters or so away. I'm gonna also need to leave space for a train station here at some point. So there's already train tracks over there. I guess train station can go on this side. Yeah, 100 by 200 is much easier to remember. So we can do a train station over here somewhere. I think that will probably do just fine. And then we start the grid somewhere over here. But I want to try and work a little bit more with the land itself, I suppose. Oh, I can't do 100, guys. Because it's doing multiples of 4. I mean, you'd imagine it could do 200 or... No, it does increments of 8. There you go, that's what it does. What about 240 by 2, or 240 by 2, or by 120 rather, sorry. Math. Never math in stream chat. $240 by 120, how big would that be? So that would be a pretty easy one to follow. So there's gonna be a little bit of wasted space with this, but not a ton. I feel like 240 by 120 is also just easy to divide, right? By many different numbers. That leaves a little bit of space for trees and whatnot. Yeah, a little alleyway in the middle of it. We can do different things with that. I kind of like that. So I want to start just filling in a grid like that. And I will try and follow the lay of the land over on the side over here. So I don't think I can even really do 240. So we can do, for example... I mean, we can kind of do an angle over here. Not be too mathematical over here. As long as a 90-degree angle. Something like that could work. The optimal square grid with a 2-lane road is 128. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care too much about optimal. Because optimal also gets a bit boring, you know? Look, I should increase your production so you can make money by selling access to the outside world. Yeah, so the easiest way to make money that I've found so far, at least in the previous game, was to just sell electricity. I think that's not a bad idea. So I'll try and kind of follow the edge of the land over here. I want to leave a, I don't know, like a circle or so of space here if I can. Something like that. So we kind of just look at the radius here. I mean, I do want to have it at least somewhat smooth. Not, you know. Not too crazy. But yeah, something like that would probably do the trick. It looks cursed? I think it looks cursed for now, no? Do you think it'll be better later? I'm hoping it will be. I think I did a few too many clicks, which is why it looks cursed. Got a little carried away clicking too frequently. You think that would work? And obviously we continue to grid in the inside of it. Please stop, Lowko. Can you make a gigantic yin-yang sign? I could. I absolutely could, yes. Will I? No. 120, right? We'll actually continue 120 over here. Oh, I gotta do my regular square one, that's why. Is this a new city again? Yes. I feel ashamed whenever you guys make me say it out loud. Look, did you start a new... Yeah, I did. Yeah, Chad, I did make a new city again. I know. Yeah, I did. Did my last city fail? It depends on your definition of the word fail. It did not succeed. I failed the city. I think that's a better way to say it, yeah. Everything went downhill. Yeah, after I renamed one of my roads to CEST, it did definitely all go downhill after that. It was smooth sailing up to that point, and after it, it became a bit of a disaster. I mean, I'm not gonna put the blame on the CEST road. I'm just pointing out that that was just an observation. What do we think about this road, guys? You think it's good? Yeah, it might look pretty good later, but I think straight edges are a trap. Like, once you go into straight edges, it's really hard to actually go back to it.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home.
Where are my civil engineers at?
Pour yourself a glass.
I don't know if there's any civil engineers in the chat. Curves for the win? Yeah, but what do you think about curvy roads? There's a lot of software engineers in the chat? Oh yeah, that's true. You're a mechanical engineer? I mean, I don't need to have a road here at all. If I just delete these bits at the end, it would still grow in most of the places. Let's give that a try, actually. I can always add them back. I'm not in love with them. Nah, this is worse for sure. What about a simpler curve instead? Yeah, I think it's fine. Oh, you thought it was much better when I had him removed? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, no, no, no. Waterfront homes should increase property value. I think they will. So ultimately, the idea on this map is to create some sort of Manhattan area, right? I mean, I've never been to New York City, but I heard it's nice. Well, depends on the part of the city, but that's the entire point, right? This is more like Long Island. It is a pretty long island. A long boy island. Okay, so I want to do... If we look at the natural resources, I should have probably done that already. Okay. I can't quite click on the... Wait, is there a natural resources button that I can click already? No, it's not yet available. I need to be level 3. Anyways, I can see there's a lot of trees here, so... The natural resources button should be available right at the start for city planning. I should leave space for a central park. I honestly love that idea. I'm not gonna lie. A central park goes on over here. I might just destroy a whole lot of city blocks for something like that at some point. But, I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna be residential and commercial. And over here, I guess I want to have my industrial part. So the wind is blowing that direction. So I don't want to have my industrial... yeah, I don't want to go too crazy on that. How much does a windmill generate here? Because I haven't found a map yet where we really make a lot of use of wind turbines. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not great. I don't know. I haven't yet seen a map where you can actually make use of wind turbines effectively, because they're always they're never generating a lot. I don't really like the small coal power plant either, so I think for now I'm gonna stick around again with a transformer station. I'm not in love with the transformer station either, but if I look at the water. Maybe I can build some of those big-ass power plants somewhere over here. Yeah, those are awesome. I think if I can make my money selling electricity, that might be a pretty good way of doing it. No hamsters on wheels? No people on wheels either, man. As far as that goes... Oxygen not included is really onto something. Okay, so this is how we're gonna be getting our electricity. From the transformer station. This is where Optimus Prime lives and his buddies. Kinda nice. I'm gonna need to decide which my main road is going to be. Well, I guess that's a pretty easy decision. It's gonna be this one right over here. And I think we'll set up another one over here. And we'll see where this goes eventually. The map that says Colossal Order's hometown has an opportunity for wind power, but I haven't seen it on any others either. Yeah, it seems like wind energy is just not particularly optimal, but this is a new way of importing electricity, which is not bad. It's not too expensive. So I think it does the trick. It's just, yeah. Interesting. So water pumping, a pumping station. I think I should just pump water, right? From, and I will just have a sewage output. I mean, it's not a very strong flow over here, but... So this thing does not need to be adjacent to a road, so we'll just put it right over there. And it'll kind of go that way. So the pumping station does have to be connected to a road. And I guess this one accidentally may just line up perfectly for that. I did not make it for it, but... This may just work out for me. Can I, Hello? There we go. Do I want it to be perfect? Kinda. I think you can hit I on the keyboard? Yeah. So I on the keyboard allows you to... I mean, it's really hard to say because the little thingy doesn't update, I think, until I click. Okay, that's good enough. I like that. Have I tried making canals? Not yet. Although the Dutchman in me is very excited about the thought of making canals. Okay. So I think this about sums up the beginning of the game, right? Our first neighborhoods, guys. I'm kind of nervous. We'll start with the beachfront property right over here. This is where all the cool kids can live. Do some, some commercial over here, adjacent to the main road. And then we also gotta do some industrial over here. I'm using 240 by 120. So it's a 1:2 ratio. I'm actually gonna delete this just for time, for just a moment, just so I can see that I'm on the exact right grid. So 240. That also is the distance where I want to begin a block. I don't know if it's now in the middle. I think it's easier to just make this a two-laner again, so I start at least from the right position. Hello, game? What the heck is this shit? Put it in the middle. I guess it doesn't want to do that over here. What do I do over here for that? Symmetry is overrated. Is it though? Symmetry is a little overrated, but not a lot. It is possible. I just gotta turn off one of the snapping things. Ah, there it is. There we go. So 240 by 120. Then this should be... Okay. And then this over here can continue like so. So this can be 120 by 240. 120 by 240. I kind of just want to continue this on for a little bit longer. Just because I want to upgrade this main road over here to a 4-laner. I mean, it doesn't not work. It's okay if I do it like that. But it just suddenly turns it, I guess. Okay. Is this fresh start number 3? I think about 3, yeah.
Finally, a 1 million months sub with 10,000 months streak.
Finally,
Perfect
dude.
day.
Big day indeed. I knew you could do it, Mr. One Pang Guan. It's actually French. Little known fact. Thank you very much for your, what was it? 1 million? Very cool, very cool. Thank you. Should we do a round of applause for the 1 million reset? Why is there a wobble in my road? There's a wobble in my road. I'm being very particular. The wobble is gone. Everybody rejoice. The witch is dead. Yep, we're doing a horror game tomorrow. Because you guys know I love horror games. Such a huge fan of horror games that I figured, since tomorrow is Halloween, we're gonna do a horror game. Because I love horror games, dude. I can't get enough of them, frankly. Stop clapping. 1 meter is not divisible by 12. No clapping. You're being a little toxic right now, I'm not gonna lie. This island is also not allowed. Go away, little island. This is the house of the old miller. He's pretty dead by now. And his house will probably get demolished before too long, but that's okay. We still love him, we still care for him. We might need to put him in a cemetery, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So now we need to zone in a little bit of industrial. A little bit of groundwater pollution. You know what it is. Who doesn't love a little bit of groundwater pollution, chat? Oh, I have not yet connected my sewer. You guys can poop now. Very nice. They immediately stopped complaining when they found out they could poop. It's an exciting moment when the government gives you permission to poop. We did a countdown, actually. You guys couldn't hear it because, well... Why does this road look cursed? When Lowko plays City Skylines, his road layout makes it a proper horror game. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that that was a toxic behavior right there from you, meerkats, but I'll let this one slide for now. These people don't know what they're buying, man. They're neutral about it now, but this is the moment that they've been saving up for their entire life. It does have a little bit of a wobble, yeah, it's okay. Just because it's a wobble doesn't mean that it's bad, guys. Do we want to do a scenic overview of the beginnings of Abyssal Reef LE? Yeah, I just cured the people of constipation. Or at least they no longer need to poop on the streets. And you know what? There's value in that. You know? For many thousands of years, people just pooped on the streets. And now, at least most of us don't do that anymore. The music in this game, all jokes aside, is really good. Yes, absolutely. They have done a fantastic job with the music in this game. Yeah, no, I'm talking about, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. There are some places that start with a B and ends with Elgin, where they do still occasionally. But I mean, I don't wanna make fun of them. Like, I don't even want to really call them out, so I didn't name them, you know? Can music be on but radio off? Yeah, so what you do is you click on the radio button and then you unclick ads. So if the button is like full, like so it's not clicked in, and then you can turn on one of these two, but it doesn't remember the settings, so you have to set it up every single time you play the game. Nice, right? But there's a lot of different tunes in the game, it seems, so it's not too bad. Doesn't get boring anyways. Making fun of Belgians is a blast. I feel like I've really worked on the Belgian stereotype. Very good, guys. Keep it going. To be fun, making Belgium, they make it pretty easy. It's not really you have to struggle for. You like the ads the best? I don't really like the ads too much. Also because every single time there's an ad playing in-game, there's always a guy in the chat who goes, "Oh, there's ads in the video. Oh, what, Lowko, you paid for a game where there's ads in the..." It's, they think it's actual ads, and it gets confusing, and like, after the first 12 times, it gets a little annoying. Do I know any Belgian streamers? I do, yeah. I know one, and his computer broke yesterday. Poor Dita Hunter, man. His computer broke yesterday. He now apparently has to play video games on a laptop from years and years ago. It's not easy being Belgian. He has a gaming laptop now, yeah. Luckily, since his computer broke, he can now act as my living Diablo Wikipedia. Yeah, he does know a lot about that game. Maybe it's time for Dita Hunter. Maybe it's time for Dita Hunter to start his RuneScape arc. Remind me to tell him. He might be in the chat later. He can only play on a gaming laptop from ages ago now. This might be the time, dude. He's been, like, this might be the pivot. Honestly, we might need to stop the man, because I think he'll get too addicted to RuneScape. It is one of those games where you're like, you know, you never have to stop playing. As evidence right here by my AFK-ness in the Nightmare Zone. Look, this is my character shooting broad bolts in the Nightmare Zone at enemies. Where I have to click once every 25 minutes. Lowko, speak for yourself. Some of us still like to poop on the streets. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Gizmo. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Okay, we're gonna be going up to the first level here very soon. These straight rows of trees look kind of nice, no? The only downside of this region is that there's not gonna be anything but the summertime. Do you think that will fit? Destination of this boat is Bigfoot? I knew Bigfoot was real. Whoa, that's a confident captain, man. Ay, ay, ay. We have 25 residents, 29 now. Maybe the bridge has sunk a little bit since last time, you know? You never know. I learned yesterday watching the Mexico City Grand Prix, and I don't know if this is true, but one of the commentators said that apparently Mexico City sinks about 12 centimeters a year. That's like 5 inches a year. Apparently it sinks. Like it's the whole city. That's mental. 12 centimeters is a lot. That's wild, no? One of the commentators said it, so it must be true, no? I don't know what the rules are. I mean, I commentate games too. You guys just believe everything I say, right? When I tell you to subscribe, what do you do? When I tell you to hit like, what do you do? You never, okay, you never listen. Oh, okay. That's true? They built the city on a lake when they founded it? Yeah, I guess it's, but like, that's wild. 12 centimeters. Lowko, I can show you 12 centimeters. Please don't. Also, weird flex. I think 12 centimeters is a lot, guys. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay, map tiles. So I'm not going to adjust the budget this time around on anything, because it seems to fuck me up more than anything else. I am just gonna leave everything at the default setting, because I keep changing it and maybe it's not a good idea. Okay, we can do a medical clinic. I might, yeah, no, maybe I will change it before too long. Look, I'm not saying I'm never changing it. Okay. I think my medical should go somewhere over here. So we're gonna expand, obviously, in this direction. So maybe over here is a good spot. Along this road. So this thing does have an expansion unit as well, an ambulance depot, as well as an extension wing. So we need to keep that one in mind, but it's not too big, it's fine. We can put up a cemetery. Does it fit in one of those squares? That would make me very happy if it does. It does not. I'm no longer happy, guys. I'm now sad. This is my sad face. Where do you want to bury your dead? I know this is a difficult question. We should restart? In the water? Ooh, like a sailor's dead? That's pretty cool. Trauma out at sea? I prefer being buried, I think, personally. Is this a new city? I did make a new city, yeah. You want to be buried in my backyard? I don't have enough space, dude. I did, Vel. Why are you judging me right now? I feel like you're judging me for restarting. I think I'll make it opposite of the medical clinic. I just want to make sure it's in the middle of this. This road. So this one has to continue that way. Then we're gonna have to create a little path around it. So there is gonna be a mausoleum. We will have a columbarium at some point. There's gonna be a temple and stuff. I could also just simply make it take up 2 blocks. Maybe that's a better idea. This is gonna be like our Central Park, except it's a cemetery. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. You want to go for a walk? Go to the cemetery. I might even add a decorational parking lot at some point if you're lucky. Okay, I like that idea. Central Cemetery. It rolls off the tongue really well. So 240 that way. Okay, that fits. So this is just a gigantic 240 by 240 square. I actually think that works. Assuming I can fit these structures. Ooh, that fits. What about this thing? Oh, you don't fit, do you? Okay, well that sounds like a problem for future Lowko. We can just extend it a little bit more. It's fine. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's good. It's good enough. A landfill? Right, I need to add a landfill somewhere as well. Throw me in a landfill. Does anybody? That's what I think of every single time. Maybe this little island where the old miller used to live can become landfill town. Do you think that's too close to the residential area? What else can I use this place for? Expensive houses? Yeah, but what about a landfill? Did you not... Okay, fine. I'll have to buy a little spot. We'll have to do a landfill somewhere else. Yeah, I don't want to make this area too toxic, you know? We'll buy these. And then we'll build it all the way over here at the edge.